Hey, what's happening, guys? A little bit of a different kind of video today. Today, I want to show you about my son's first day of college. And if you're not interested in this because there's no electronics content, feel free to go watch something else. But if you are, and feel free to watch and enjoy. What you're seeing here is an overview of the University of Pittsburgh. That giant building in the center is called the Cathedral of Learning. And the round buildings you see kind of behind it are the Litchfield Towers, the dorms where my son will be living. And right in the middle of the foreground, you see the spire of Hines Chapel. And everything you see around there is the University of Pittsburgh. This is Litchfield Tower C. There are 3 towers, A, B, and C. There's 16 floors. And my son's living in Tower C. It's pretty neat. It's a round building, and the floors are kind of pie-shaped on the residential areas. Also, the largest dining hall on campus is located in the basement of this building, and the student services are also located here as well. So there's my son Blake standing in front of the entrance to the residential part of the towers. He hasn't been in yet. We haven't been in yet, and we're kind of excited to go in. Blake was having a rough day yesterday. He's really never been away from home before. So I think he's going to be all right. So we made it to his dorm, and there we are standing outside before the first open, and it's about, 8:30 in the morning, maybe 9 o'clock. So we're still all pretty sleepy. So we brought the first load of stuff in and just kind of threw it in there. You can see his bed in the back right there, a dresser and a desk, and yeah, that's pretty much all you get. Let's call it. This was after the 3rd trip, and we have most everything in the room. He's pretty worn out by now and frustrated with his mom and dad and stepdad all trying to do up his room. I mean, it's his room, right? Why are we interfering? Well, you roll the footage ahead a couple of hours and you find that his room is mostly done. We've got just about everything put into place except for him trying to secure his little lockbox / safe to the bed so nobody steals his Apple MacBook. After all the working, we decided to get something to eat, so we went down to the big dining hall in the basement of the place there called the Eatery. And they didn't have a lot of stuff to choose from right now because Blake got to move in a week before most students. He's in this program called TRIO, T-R-I-O. You can look it up if you're interested. But the TRIO students got to come a week early. So they had some pizza, different chicken, some vegetarian stuff. The lunch people said by Saturday they would have all the food items ready to roll. And this dining hall is absolutely huge. The students just swipe their card to get in. He's on an unlimited meal plan. He can go eat whenever he wants. We had to pay $9.50 a piece to eat there, which I think was a relatively good deal because the food was pretty doggone good. And it's in his building, so he won't have to worry about running out there in the wintertime, in the snow, and having to back to the dorm. And then we ran down to the bookstore on 5th Avenue to pick up his lab coat and goggles for chemistry class. So now we're back. Like I said, after the bookstore, we got some stuff that he needed, and we're trying to get him on the network, which should be really simple. I mean, there's a Cat 5 jack in his room. There is a Wi-Fi router underneath that fluorescent light you can see. I mean, it should be easy, but it wasn't. It took us over an hour. We had to register every single one of his devices' MAC addresses with this thing called ResNet. That was a pain. All right, I wanted you to see this picture to look at the microwave and fridge in the bottom right corner. We got this from the university. They call it the micro fridge combo, the perfect size microwave and fridge combination for your student's dorm room. Well, they took a little microwave and they bolted it to the top of a dorm fridge. Heck, I could have done that. What you see here is a view out of Blake's window down onto 5th Avenue in the Oakland section of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, US of A. Across the street in the upper left corner is UPMC, University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, Presbyterian Hospital, and the building to the right is Early Childhood Development Center. There's his class schedule. This is he's got basic engineering science, basic physics, science, and engineering. Some class they're forcing him to take, and chemistry, and he had to take an elective under the geography category, so he picked Slav 0880, Vampire, Blood, and Empire. Then it was time for a reception at the Wyndham University Hotel out on their patio. This was for all of the TRIO students and their families who came there. It was very nice. They told us all about the TRIO program, that this was the 50th year of it at Pitt, blah, blah, blah. But the point is, the students got to meet each other because there's not very many people there, and we didn't leave our children without knowing somebody alone at the university. Finally, that big building in the background is the Cathedral of Learning, which is a landmark in Pittsburgh, part of the university. Beautiful old building. Well, friends, thank you for watching this with me today. You will see another one of these in about 2.5 years when he graduates. Yeah, he already went in he had so many high school, college credits that he's halfway through his sophomore year already. So very proud of him, and I hope he does well. And thank you for watching with me today. That's it. I'm out. Peace.